2, 3. Don't go anywhere. Yay!
So our topic was whether women or girls at in the high school, whether they can wear like crop tops or spaghetti strings or spaghetti straps. Sorry, or what was the third one again? Shorts, crop tops, mini skirts. Yes, right. No mini skirts. Okay, just shorts. And we discussed about it a lot. We had a very intense discussion about that. So Cenk was the traditional point of view. We had a moderator, Yamur. Eylül was the what was the role again called? The subject. Well, the female student who was okay. Eylül was the female student who was against the restrictions, and I was like the economic opportunist who was like who could understand both point of views and wasn't like fixed on one side. And Yasmin was the equality part, so she was very strong against it. So we had a very long discussion and a very intense discussion. It was pretty funny. And we agreed on they can wear these type of clothings with some extra rules that they are not, but the rules are not that strict. They don't forbid some type of clothing. They just adjust it and put it in the right appropriate way for a high school. Yeah, so in the end we agreed on that they still can wear these type of clothings. That was our conclusion. Yeah.
Anybody would like to say something about the results? No? Okay, thank you. How is the Turkey? Is it that there are restrictions for wearing something in the school, or is it like, or are these spaghetti straps and something like a problem? There's some like dress codes in high schools. For example, yes, for example, for men, they have to be careful about they cannot go to school. They have to shave daily. For women, they cannot, the girls, makeups or if the dress code at the school doesn't include girls on the shirts, uniforms, they cannot wear outside.
But it's also suitable for men as well. They cannot get out of the dress codes. The men dress codes include pants and t-shirts. The girls dress code includes pants and t-shirts as well. But at some school, also skirts are included. But I think the skirts have an appropriate. They say appropriate size. Yeah, knee size. But the main difference, girls cannot wear any makeup, and boys. Yeah, no makeup. And guys should be careful about the mustache, on the beard and mustache.
So we have every day to shave.
Not every day, but if it's very visible, then they warn you about this. Go shave like this,
Okay, crazy.
like this.
And we've had like people we had people wear full faces of makeup and it wasn't that strict, and we could also wear just we had a uniform, but we could just wear a plain shirt and a plain pair of pants, a black pair of pants, and they wouldn't really say anything, like as long as it wasn't absurd. If we had a school hoodie over it or something, it was all right. So like makeup isn't strict anywhere, I think, anymore, is it?
Okay. Is it open? Okay. I went to an American school in Istanbul, and like we had no uniform at all. Instead, we had dress code. Like it excluded blue jeans. It excluded like super short skirts. We had a rule like when you sit down, there should be I think 15 centimeters from your knee to the skirt maximum, and the mustache was true too. But like in our school, a heavy makeup would get a dress code. Like otherwise, for example, if you do soft makeup with blush, they wouldn't say anything. But like I got dress coded a few times, and they were about showing skin mostly. And like in my school, girls got dress coded more because like I think in Turkey there is sexism, and like because of it, even though boys had mustaches, the principals would say, I can give you something and you can razor it off in the washroom. But like if you were a girl and if you had a short skirt, they wouldn't say anything and directly give you the dress code instead.
Yeah, I agree with you both. But Eylül and I went to the same high school. But I remember some examples from my friends. If the makeup is very heavy, sometimes the principal would stop the girls and say, "You should be careful, or you can erase a little bit of makeup from your face." And also, if a guy's mustache is way too long, I remember a few guy of my friends were sent back home to shave them and then come back. I know this. I just want. I just talk about in general because they have dress codes in public high schools and middle schools. But yeah, sometimes teachers or presidents can be understanding, but in general, sexism can be seen in schools about the dress codes. But I knew as a few examples, that's why I talked about this.
So our group was promotion crisis for a female engineer. So there was a man and a woman, and the woman was more experienced, had more projects, but man is promoted. So we got a discussion, and the justification was that the man is more assertive and fits the manager profile better. And then we picked some roles. Luca had was a equality advocate. Timo was the economy opportunist, and and we had a traditional role. That was me, and we had a moderation role. Yeah, and we had a very big discussion about this theme, and Luca had very good points like that men are also missing, that men can also be a single parent or go to, what was the word, Luca? Parenty leave? Yeah, that they also had the chance to, yeah, go to parenty leave. And that a woman would allow new perspectives because she has more experience, more projects. So, and if you would promote the woman, you would show a sign that the work that you do is more worth than your gender. And yeah, it would show a big symbol for working hard and not the gender. Yeah, but after the discussion, we decided that probably the traditional way, that women have pregnancy and that men are better in leadership because they are strong and whatever, and had a good representation for the company. In reality, they would choose the man, of course, but that's a problem, of course. Yeah, and so the traditional side of the story, working with the opportunist side, has won. Yeah. Oh, I have a question then to you. Do you had a lot of girls in your university who do engineering, or are the men?
No, I think there are a lot of men, and we have only 3 girls in my class. But I think engineering is not depend on the gender, because if you work really hard, you can made it. And actually, I have a degree of engineering, and I can't do that, I think. But the system sometimes is thinks about like that. It's really hard for women engineer. But I hope it's changed that. I can change maybe. I don't know. Thank you.
We have a scenario. I will read you the scenario. A young woman applies for a metropolitan municipality bus driver position, but eventually during the interview, she got rejected with the remark, "This job isn't for you. There's a night shift." So we prepared an environment like as if Joanna is the one who got rejected from the position, and we are their friends. I was a moderator, and Laura has the traditional viewpoint. Sema has the point of view with more equality based, and Öykü was like the more economic opportunist. So we argued. It was like I moderated this scenario into a way like let's talk to our friends in our points of view and ask her which one is the most logical one right now because we have to offer something according to our point of views. So we argued, but the argument uh, generally turns around the topic, which is the night is dangerous for women because they might be rapists or pedophiles or some violent men, and it can be very harmful for women to do this thing at night. It was actually proposed by Loa as a traditional viewpoint. But as an equality-based point of view, she offered something like this danger not only applies on women but also on men too. But I think the group or Joanna didn't find this very really valid because then it was told, yes, we would like to propose a gender equality, but if you prefer to go into a room as a woman, the room includes 30 women or a room includes 30 men. And she said, I would prefer a 30 woman room. So also economic opportunist asked about Joanna about uh, a critic, and the critic proposes that maybe you'll get married in the future and you'll have a baby, so the company has a right to reject you because you can drop the job eventually once you get a baby or a pregnancy or a marriage. But she said that I don't plan a marriage. But economic opportunists said we cannot know that. They cannot know that. They cannot be sure about this. So overall, we proposed all of three different point of views proposed their ideas. Economic opportunist proposed for her to apply for a program which includes only women, and not marriage or pregnancy can prevent them from doing their job. Traditional viewpoint, I propose if you really want to be a driver, maybe you can drive for only women in Uber, or you can ask the company if you can be a bus driver in the daytime. Equality advocate offered her to participate to the council, and she even offered a loan to her. But she said, I'm a jobless, I cannot take this loan. She was more based like changing the system. But the Joanna came to the table after she got rejected from a job. So she said, I need a job. And the system change can take a lot of more time. So she chose the option traditional one about maybe being a bus driver in a Uber for only women. So this was the discussion. Traditional Viva Point have won. We were surprised also, but like this. Do you have any questions? Okay. Yeah. It's because of men, and it's also because patriarchy and the system. And I think the point where we lost the gender equality perspective is because it wasn't. She tries to defend the gender equality by saying something like men can be in danger too, but we cannot ignore some facts because women are in danger around men, and also there are some studies about how women feel around men. And it was also a TikTok trend. Would you prefer a bear in the forest or a man in the forest? And they all go with the answer bear. So rather than having an theoristic approach to the idea, I think the equalist perspective should propose something like that. Yes, and this is a patriarchy, and I think we should change the system. But until that, you are jobless, and we can offer you a job by our council. Until then, you can work to our workshops. We can do some regulation. We can apply to the politics or municipality itself. But rather than that, I think she just offered a loan as a council, and I think that's how Joanna didn't choose the equality-based perspective. Yeah, because she said, "I need a job. I got rejected." Yeah, but the answer was it was unknown for her to get another job during that time. So that's why she refused, I guess, because also traditional point of view offered a different area for like, uh, as the patriarchy said, woman-based works such as cleaning or washing dishes or something. But she said, I have a license and I want to earn money with the thing that I like. So then traditional view of point tries to manipulate her with the propose, which is the Uber driver with only women. And then she eventually accepted this. Yeah. Yeah. I think absolutely. I think it's because of that, because gender advocate proposes were some sort of fine, but sometimes idealistic, but also unrealistic solutions were offered. I think that's why she chose this, because if, as a gender equalist, propose a much uh, logical option uh, in the way protecting the equality between gender, she has a tendency to choose gender equality advocate, but somehow we lost her to the traditional. She said, "I'm gonna drive by an Uber." You're welcome.
Yeah, we had the topic of the paternity leave issue. So we were at a private company, and a father requests 10 days of paternity leave so that he can stay 10 days at home with with his wife in this moment and with his baby. And yeah, if it's okay for the company or it's not. Yes, this was the question. So we had also 4 rules. We had the traditional viewpoint. We had alpha in this, and the argument was like, oh, you have your woman at home. The woman can do the care working, and it is necessary that you as a man go there and do the things. And it was also like, if you would stay at home as a man, you wouldn't be doing things for the wife or for the baby. You would do like playing soccer with the boys or something like that. And like you are as a man, you aren't able to do this in this traditional viewpoint. Then we had the economic opportunist, Nisa, and she and Alpha were really close in this discussion. And she said, yeah, well, but the company, we can't lose you for 10 days. It's about the money. And if somebody is not there 10 days, there are 10 days nobody who doing the stuff. And as a company, they can't do this because if the father says, I will do this, the company has in some days another guy who can do the job because there are many students and workers who can do the job. So the company is not like, oh, we need him. So he won 10 days, but well, money is important. Then we had the equality advocate, Greta, and she said like, we needed of one side for the baby, that there's a bonding between mother and the baby, and also a bonding between the father and the baby. So also in the future, there is not only the work for the mother, so that the child says also, father, can I do something with you? Can we go shopping? Can we go? Can we make food together? Whatever, what else? And it's not only at the mother, that it's important in the beginning that there's a bonding, and also that the woman body is like healing in the first days of the birth, and there is there is a need to have someone who supports the body, to support also the mental health. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yes, this was the equality advocate. So this was the argument in a quick summary. And I was the father, the directly involved party. And of course, I said I want this 10 days because I see my little Louisa, my child, Leonie, and I want a bonding with her. And I also want to support my woman who is my wife, who is who needs this. So the equality advocate and me, we were like friends in this discussion, because of course me as a father wanted to do this 10 days, and we didn't have like a winner or a loser. We did a compromise. I have to look. Yes, I think for me it wasn't the best, but it was okay for everybody. We said I get the 10 days and I get it with money, the paternity leave, but I have to work 10 hours this week at home office. Yes, and at the third week, when I come back to the company, I have to do 1 extra hour every day. Yes, this was the compromise. It was the compromise, but me as a father, it wouldn't be the solution I would like. I would like my 10 days with my money, because I think it's me personal, and me as a father says it should be normal. And yeah, so it was the best that I get, because for me it couldn't be the solution here in Busse at our clothes factory, that I lose my job. This wouldn't also be good for anybody in my family. So it was this. I didn't get a better solution from the others, so I had to take it. Yes, but of course I want my 10 days with money. Yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah, they wanted 2 hours, but I said no, 1 hour is. But of course, I think in our personal opinion, we would all say like it's important and it should be it's a must-have. Yeah.
It was very interesting to see the differences from Turkey and Germany. I think when you get a baby in Turkey, I don't know, it's is it so that you have your family company, they come and help you and you are not alone? And in Germany, I work in the hospital and I know that we look that the mother can go the third day home. Some go the same day home, and you really have no one. You have Hebamme Ebbe. She comes, but all the things you need help to make something to eat or look at the baby, or a mother that can say to you how you have treat your baby. You don't have this, and so it's important that the husband is at home and helps you. And it was interesting to see when but that the chef says no, you don't have to stay at home, you lose your job. We don't have this in Germany. You have the 10 days, and then you have you can stay 6 months at home. And it's for the job very difficult. We have dogs. They are 6 months at home and they come again. You cannot take a new dog because he comes again, and so it's sometimes difficult for us. But I think for the baby, for the family, it's very important, and for later it's important too, because the baby knows, I can go to my father when he was here, and he looks at me when he makes it. Yes, it was very interesting to see the differences. Aber ja.
Ich will euch von euch begrüßen, wo ich Sie allen thank you in the much, euch mich sehr euch Germany kennengelernt, Germany kennen oder so. Und ich wollte nur sagen, wir haben so doll lieb und so und mich ganz immer von allen herzlich bedanken.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
He says very thank you very much that you treat him so good here.
We did ours. It's ready to go.
I'm just afraid that it's sticking on the table.
What happened? Oh my god. Don't laugh. How is it going, guys?
It's a circle.
Okay. How is it going?
Like this.
Perfect. It seems perfect to me.
I think it's okay.
Perfect is
Maybe it's in parts. Yes, it's okay.
Wow, there's a red one. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. Marco, say bye. Yeah.
Composers today. You'll be the songwriters, and they are the composers and players. Ensar, one of our colleagues from Birçok municipality, he plays the guitar and he's a songwriter either. And Sema, she plays the guitar and ukulele, a small guitar.
Yes.
And she also experienced in writing songs.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our songwriting workshop. I'm so happy to see all of you in here. Okay. The idea is really simple. We will create a song together, and I have prepared a simple rhythm, and also I have created main verse, and I can play now. Yes, yes. One verse. First verse is 4 lines. Second verse is 4 lines too, and only just it. And I'm gonna give 2 words each group, and you have to use that. And yeah, after the play. Hi, hello, merhaba, let's make music together. Hi, hello, merhaba, let's make music together. Hi, The shape is like that, but you can give the words and sentence. It's gonna be good, better, I think. Yes, I'm gonna give some words for you. Schwangsfurt and Nilüfer, sharing good a time. Peace forever, is now or never. Living in this world together. Hi, hello, merhaba, let's make music together. Hi, hello, merhaba, let's make music together. I think the light behind your eyes keeps the youth in alive. So bittersweet and friendship makes me believe that we'll reach the peak. Makes me believe that we'll reach the peak. Hi, hello, merhaba, let's make
Hi guys, we are here in Mudanya, and here's Victor. He
Hi.
puts on his sunglasses because he slept in the bus and he thinks he doesn't look good, but
I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy.
yes, yes you are. We are here at the harbor, and there are many ships and boats who drive to Istanbul. And we are at the promenade. Very much people are here. They are taking a bath in the sea. It's so cool here. Greetings from Bursa, from Mudanya. Greetings from Mudanya.
So we are here at the seaside of Bursa, and it's so pretty to see the sea. And yeah, we love it. It's really nice, and the smell is tasty, like real sea. And yeah, because it's the real sea, we love it.
Mudanya!